Hey guys, welcome to my channel. You guys know the vibes. Let's get pretty in tune. Do your girl a favor. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, show your girl some lovey dovey. Go ahead, guys. So today was a busy day, and I'm back with a message. I don't know. So I've been literally like shocking things all today. I just been shocking things. When I get to shocking things, I don't know. It's like if you in tune with like your spirit, or sometimes the ancestors will give you certain signs and certain things to let you know that they present, to let you know all is well, to let you know you feel with the spirit and you definitely divine protected. So when I get to shocking things and things just shock me and everything got touched shock, I already know I'm like filled with the spirit during this time, right? I'm filled with the spirit. I'm divinely protected just from things I might have witnessed up in the past. Okay. So that was the first sign. Second sign, so God will also talk to me through my car, like different signals or things that might pop out. It's always a sign that my ancestors are with me and everything is working up in my favor, even if I might have been second guessing it. So I've been hearing that song, Miss You, like to the point where I can't get it out of my head, to the point where I'm like, please God, like let me listen to something else. Take the song up out of my head. I know it's a cool song, but then today I go to the dentist, right? Go to the dentist. Almost done with my process, y'all. So I go to the dentist to um get my last stages done, which I'm so excited about. Yeah, so I had to go use it right before I left, and it's weird because I'm up on the toilet, pee, I go to wash my hand, and I heard the ancestor say clear as day, miss you. That's like, that's your daddy. Like your daddy is missing you. I'm like, like, and I have been seeing like a spirit out the corner of my eye consistently. So that just let me know that my guides is with me at all times. So you might be wondering, okay, what they got to do with this title? Well, I'm saying that to say is that your spirit guides is always with you. Even if you feel discouraged, even if you feel like, man, what I want is not happening for me in that moment, okay? What you want could not be like literally manifesting for you up in that moment, but your ancestors want you to know that all is well, okay? All is well. It's like, it's cool, it's gonna be okay. Trust and be in divine timing, because they have not forgotten about you. They have not forgot about you. Even though you might feel like your ancestors have forgotten about you, your ancestors have not forgotten about you. Okay? It's just all about divine timing. They just trying to get you up in alignment to connect with that thing. Okay? And just look at it like each little thing that you do, as long as you consistently work towards your goals, you keep doing it. Just be consistency. Like when I would hear that so much consistent. I'm consistent, and I'm still not there, but it's the truth. Like consistency is key. You're gonna see, you're gonna keep on evolving more and more as you being consistent. You're gonna keep growing. You're gonna keep learning. You're gonna keep gaining knowledge, and soon, before you know it, you're going to be creating that bigger picture, and then it's going to be like, damn, you can see it. So it's like you've been putting each puzzle piece to the puzzle up on the journey. Each lesson, each step, each experience is a piece to the puzzle. And now, before you know it, you can see what's happening. So now you can see your manifestation. You can see where you're going. You can see where you're heading. And that's what your ancestors literally like want you to know, that all is well, and trust up in the process, because sometimes we get so discouraged and it's just not timing. you might need to learn something, or learn a skill, or release some things, because sometimes we also cannot get what we want because we might have things that is attached to us that really do not serve us. Okay, so we could be holding on to things that literally do not serve our highest good, and your ancestors is waiting on you. That's one thing I learned too. Like with the divine, sometimes they literally be waiting up on you. They wait for you to make that first step. They may wait for you to make that first move. They wait for you to make that first thought process, like I'm gonna go after this. And then once you start putting action behind it, okay, so now you putting a battery up in it. Okay, so now you got the energy, you got the juice to literally bring that shit to life. So now it's like you manifesting. So now you putting the energy behind it. Anything you do consistently is gonna eventually manifest. Okay. And if you keep doing it, doing that same thing repetitious, you gonna eventually see your manifestation, because sometimes we be manifesting and we can't see our manifestation, because it could be happening to be in little bits of pieces until you start putting those pieces together, and eventually you able to see the bigger picture and you able to see your manifestation. Because sometimes it say move by faith, right? And sometimes we have to go into the wilderness blind, but God will bring you out tenfold, non-scratch. Okay, just trust the process. Sometimes things feel overwhelming, overbearing. We can't get a lot of things that we going through, but it's only to build those muscles, baby. Sometimes God put you through things because when He put you up in that position, He wants you to have muscles. He wants you to have that, what I'm saying, willpower. If God said, okay, you're gonna be a boss, you're gonna have to learn how to cut people off. Don't know the closest ones to you, or just learn how to cut people off that is not good for the business. Okay, so that's why you grow muscles. That's why you grow up in that sternness, and you're like, damn, why I gotta cut people out? Why I got, you're gonna go through stuff where people is gonna cross you, but it's only to grow muscles so you can get discernment. So when God do give you this gift and this empowerment, you won't be giving it all to the next person and people that's willy-nilly, people that are envy lovers. Envy lovers are people that envy you, but they love you at the same time. But they act like they love you, but they envy you really. Those are envy lovers, okay? Decepticons, okay? These are people who wear masks, Jezebel ass energy. These people who are pressing around, acting like they for you, but really waiting for the perfect moment to destroy you. So you gotta watch out for these Jezebel energies, okay? You gotta watch out for these Decepticons. You gotta watch out for these manipulators. You gotta watch out for these haters, okay? And sometimes that's what the experience be. You want to have people to cross you, so now you have strong discernment. Now you able to see. Now, when a person comes to you with a fraud, you're gonna be able to see their intentions beforehand, okay? Okay? Because God don't want you once you at the top, to learn these lessons. God wants you to learn these lessons while you at the bottom. So when you at the top, you can be freelancing and elevation, and you don't have to worry about you don't have to worry about any roadblocks. Okay, you just flying high, you just skyrocketing. It's like you taking the fuck off. Okay, that's how God wants you to be up in your elevation season. And sometimes it's all about divine timing. And sometimes we want to rush the process. We want things to go how we want it to go, when we want to go. But God is not your timing, it's God timing. And God know that it's some things that you might need to learn along the journey. Okay, it's just something you might need to learn. Maybe you need to learn discernment. Maybe you need to let folks go, or maybe you need a few more skills to get what you want, a few more lessons, something that's going to elevate you. So Just always trusting in divine timing, okay? Because God, and then it's like once divine timing happen, you're like, oh, okay, so that's why I had to go through that. Oh, so that's why God had to do it that way, because I was trying to rush the process, and now I fully understand why God had me to go through those things. It's gonna make sense, okay? It's gonna make sense, or oh, that's why God had me to cut those people off, because you're gonna eventually see these big people backstabbing you. Once you get some type of success or and just really up on your journey, it's gonna reveal people hate towards you. The closest people who you think that should be loving you, them are the people who's gonna be trying to bring you down. Okay, so sometimes we be holding on to people who we just know is not for us, and it's just literally your ancestors just coming. I mean, just getting you organized. Okay, so God has not forgotten about you. You might feel like eat every time you make a step, you get pushed 2 steps backwards. That type of energy. But God is trying to evolve you. God is trying to sometimes you could be hanging around the wrong people, still doing some of the wrong things, things that don't, things that's not in alignment with your goals and your destiny. So God will keep you up in stagnation, okay? Until you get ready to release those things that don't serve you. God is always waiting upon you. Okay, He is always waiting upon you. And when you ready to put your good foot out there and you start moving towards, because once you even say, okay, well, I'm gonna do right, you might think that, okay, because now you're doing right and you think God gonna reward you right away, but God will test your faith. God will want to know, do you really mean what you say? I gotta put you through some trials and tribulations. I gotta test you to see if you really want this thing, and would you break and would you fold under pressure? Would you break and fold under pressure? So God testing you. He testing you. He's trying to see if you really want that thing. Do you really mean what you say? Or is this just temporary until until he give it to you, then you go back to your old ways. See, God trying to do a new thing up in your life. God trying to make you whole. God trying to get you away from old toxic people so you can meet people of your vibration, your soul tribe. And a lot of those people who you might think can go with you, they can't. They can't. Their energy ain't the same. Their light ain't the same. And any light that's not vibrating up on the same frequency eventually gets separated. So you're gonna have to go through some transitions. You're gonna have tower moments. You're gonna be experiencing things that do not feel so good to the soul. But it's only God um doing things that's going to get you up in alignment with what you're trying to do. So that's why I'm saying you got to become up in alignment. And once you start getting up in alignment in every angle and get all those chakras up, like maybe you need to work upon your low vibration, your root chakra. Maybe you have sex addictions. Maybe you have things that literally pull upon you, like different females, and that's draining your energy. Maybe you need to work upon your heart chakra. Maybe your heart not pure. Maybe you got a hardened heart. Maybe you need to work upon your throat chakra, because maybe when you speak toxic. Everything come out your mouth is negative. You know, maybe you need to literally work upon your crown chakra. But until you work upon these, this one. So, but once you start getting your mind right and working upon your crown chakra, and again, your thought process, right? How you think, how you speak, how you project upon yourself. Love. Now you able to actually receive, because if you hard and you're not opening up to experience to receive. But once you unharden the heart, you now able to be open up to more experiences with the root chakra. Once you become sacred, okay, because sometimes God wants you sacred. Sometimes you got to be sacred to cleanse your energy field, okay, so you can start attracting pure light, okay. And pure light is of like the highest vibration of peace, love, truth, prosperity, love, and healing, right? So sometimes you might just need to clean your aura. And if you got Nets, Jezebels, and all these different type of envy lovers that is attached to you, you're going to be literally vibrating still up on that frequency and still having these same type of karmic experience. So sometimes God is waiting on you to make those first that first step to getting yourself up in alignment. And once you start getting up in alignment, up in all aspects of your life, watch how you start manifesting. Watch how you start becoming up in alignment with your full authentic self, with your higher self. So now you're going to be able to manifest and produce. So remember, God has not forgotten about you. What you're going through is only to make you stronger. Okay? Keep going. Keep your ass up on the prize. Don't give up, because you're going to eventually bump into it, and then you're going to be in full of alignment. Okay? Y'all like and subscribe. Show your girl some lovey dovey. I send you all peace, love, and healing upon this good day. Peace and love, family. Mwah. Take care, guys.